Europe in 1945 was a continent in ruins. Cities were reduced to rubble. Economies had collapsed. Millions were homeless, and millions more were dead. But just 5 years later, Europe was on a fast track to recovery. How did that happen? This is the story of how Europe rose from the ashes of World War II in just 5 years. After 6 brutal years of war, the damage was nearly unimaginable. In Germany, entire cities like Dresden and Berlin were flattened. In France, bridges and railways were bombed. Poland was decimated. Food was scarce. Industry had stopped. In many places, basic survival was the only priority. Over 11 million people were displaced, wandering across borders, looking for shelter and safety. Germany was divided into 4 occupation zones: British, American, French, and Soviet. The same happened in Austria. Berlin, deep in the Soviet zone, was also divided. This division marked the beginning of what would become the Cold War, as tensions between the Soviet Union and the West started to grow. Stalin wanted a buffer of communist states. The West wanted democratic recovery. The line was drawn. In 1947, the United States launched the Marshall Plan, a massive aid package worth over $13 billion, around $150 billion today. The goal was simple: rebuild war-torn Europe, prevent hunger, and stop the spread of communism. The plan helped rebuild infrastructure, re-establish industries, and revive agriculture. Countries like France, West Germany, and Italy saw their economies rapidly improve. The Soviet Union and its allies, however, rejected the aid, deepening the East-West divide. Across Western Europe, governments began reshaping their societies. Britain created the National Health Service in 1948, a universal healthcare system. France saw a rise in social protections and labor rights. Italy transitioned from a monarchy to a republic. Meanwhile, in Eastern Europe, Soviet-backed regimes took control.